All right, y'all. So I've been slipping a little bit on this water situation. I've been getting it in. I've been getting it in right at 64, but I haven't been hitting my 72 ounces and my 80 ounces here recently. But anyway, I'm going to step it up. I'm going to get it together. Y'all know I've been thinking. So when I was younger, I remember people in my community who wouldn't, do things that most people considered fun or that most people enjoyed doing. People that didn't want to go to the bar, people that didn't want to go to the clubs, people that didn't want to go to parties they were invited to and things. And I remember those people being labeled as too deep, or, people saying, it don't take all that, or they being brand new. And I've grown to understand that those people really weren't trying to be brand new. They weren't trying to be judgmental. They wanted to be free, And they understood that in order to be free, it's some stuff I just got to stay away from. It's some stuff I can't do. It's some stuff I won't do because I want to be free. And I understand that sin brings death. It kills parts of my joy. It kills parts of my peace. It kills the abundant life that I could have. And I don't want to be around it, man. I don't get it right. I don't think I'm better than you. I know I'm a sinful creature. I know that I got tendency to do things that don't please God. I don't want to though. You know what I mean? You acting brand new. Yeah, I hope so. I want to be new. You know what I mean? I don't want to resemble what I used to be. I hope that you can see some newness in me. I hope I do. And people saying, it don't take all that. I know a lot of times people will say that in a way of like really charismatic praise and worship. And a lot of times they say that because in a lot of those churches, you see people, the same people, jumping, screaming, hollering, running around, and they still broke. And they still don't got no peace. And they still, and all they getting, they haven't understood. They haven't gotten an understanding on how to be happy or seem something, I don't know. Be content, in every situation. And you don't see no fruit on their life, and you don't see any change in their lifestyle. So in that, a lot of times when people are saying it don't take all that, it's because you're doing a whole lot, and I don't see no difference in your life. But the sad fact of the matter is it does take a lot. It does take a lot. And maybe not a bunch of screaming and hollering and running around the church, even though it's times where you just need to give God a good one, a good praise. Just go ahead and give it to him. Maybe you need to scream and jump and do a good lap. But at times, you just need to sit down and be quiet and just try to hear God and see, what, God, what is really happening in my life? Why don't I see this fruit? I don't see this. I don't feel this thing, right? So it takes a lot. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of meditation. It takes a lot of reading the word. Y'all know. Read the Bible. That's really what it is. That's really the main thing. Connecting with God and learning Jesus and learning God's nature through that Bible and finding out who he is in the earth and what he desires for us. That's the life giver, We can come up with a lot of things. We can hear a lot of sermons, but opening your Bible and reading, ingesting it, right? Even if it feels like you don't get it, or even if it feels like it's not really affecting me in a certain way, the more you do it, the more that thing starts to transform your mind and make you look at the world and life so differently. I'm so grateful to God for the draw of just making you want to look at life differently and make you understand that, man, I don't want sin in my life. I don't want sin in the lives around me. You know what I mean? I'm not judgmental. I don't want to be judgmental because, daggone, I want you to tell me about myself too. Help me, doggone. I mean, help me be better. Don't you want to be better? Everything, you can't look at all the things wrong in your life and realize that those things were not done in the principles of God. Those things weren't done in the right spirit. Those things weren't done in a Christ-centered manner. And a lot of times we don't know that until we open the Bible and come straight face to face with the ultimate power of the world, with God to just show us what love really is, you know? People think they know what love is. They don't. Sacrificial love, that love when Christ is like, love each other like I love you. And, you know, that's I can't even say I attained it. I don't know if I will, but I want to, man. I want to be brightness in the earth. I want to be salt. You know what I mean? I think we should try to do that. And we do that with the Bible. Anyway, y'all know I ramble. Let me stop. Read the Bible, drink your water, and I'll talk to y'all later.